Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, March 31st. We had a special meeting of the Grand Rapids Economic Development Authority today. We've been approached by School District 318 to help them essentially remodel Southwest School, would move their administrative offices there, and also get rid of some of the other leases that they're currently involved in. The original proposal that we looked at, and this has a lot to do with legislation that's currently going through the House of Representatives in St. Paul, but the original drafting of that legislation and the plan from the school district had the EDA issuing essentially $2 million worth of bonds, buying that school building, and then leasing it back to the school district, and then transferring it back to them over a period of time. That is somewhat shifted at this point. The most recent proposal that we got involved the school district and the EDA forming a joint powers agreement. The state would bond for $2 million. That bonding money would come through the EDA and the Joint Powers Board. And then the Joint Powers Board would own the administrative offices within Southwest School. That building would somewhat become a condominium. There would be classroom space as well for some of those existing leased spaces that the school district would be exiting. The Joint Powers Board would be required to own the administrative piece of that building for probably 30 to 40 years. We still have a lot of questions as to how this works. I don't think that there's anybody here that doesn't want to help the school district get $2 million worth of state bonding money. Again, those are state funds, that's not local funds. And I think that's an important point here. But we also need to make sure that we protect ourselves as the EDA, and that we can do what we're supposed to do, which is promote economic development. And if we take too much time and too many resources to work on this project, that kind of takes away from some of the other projects that we've got going on, such as the ASV expansion. There's some expansion going on out at the Voyager Capitol building, which is the old Ainsworth property. And so we're struggling to a certain degree with some of these issues. Most of them are, legal and legalese type issues, but we are going to meet again in another special meeting next Thursday, April 7th, to consider a resolution in support of the project, provided that we can get the questions that we have answered and that we can come to a reasonable agreement with regard to the joint powers agreement. So, and then we're also going to put together a letter with some bullet points that we want the school district to agree to prior to us adopting that resolution. Or prior to us entering into a joint powers agreement, excuse me. So this is really, it's been a moving target over the last few days, and it's, I'm not sure where we're going to end up, but we do, I think we're all in support of trying to help the school district get this $2 million worth of state money in order to get out of some of their existing leases and remodel Southwest School so that they can reuse that building and get out of the existing administration building, which we're assuming would then be probably raised, and we could use that property for housing. So anyways, it's been an interesting discussion, and we'll keep you posted as we go, and we're going to try to be as transparent and open about this whole process as we can, and we'll see you soon. Thank you and have a great day.